And as more U.S. adults get vaccinated against the virus, vaccine maker Moderna is making a big announcement. It will start testing its vaccine on children as young as 6 months up to 12 years old. 7,000 children are expected to take part in the trial in the U.S. and Canada.
Children often need lower doses of vaccines than adults, so we want to make sure we find the best dose that increases their immunity.
And vaccine maker Pfizer is also in the process of testing its vaccine in children 12 to 15. The Centers for Disease Control is also looking into how children should be seated as they return to in-person learning.
Children were spaced at 6 feet versus 3 feet with full mask wearing, and it showed there was really no difference at all in the infection rate.
But even as things looked up in the nation's fight against COVID-19, health workers are urging all of us to stay vigilant, especially as many people will be traveling over the next few weeks for spring break. Meanwhile, President Biden, the First Lady, Vice President Harris, and the Second Gentleman are all out on the road. They are trying to highlight how President Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill will help families, small businesses, and even schools.
After pushing through one of the largest spending packages in American history, President Biden's launching a campaign to convince Americans the benefits are worth the price tag.
We're in a position where it's going to bring immediate relief, $1,400 to 85% of the American public.
The president in Pennsylvania today, focusing on families and small businesses. His relief package sets aside billions for them, along with those $1,400 direct payments, and an increased child tax credit of $3,600 a year for every child under the age of 6, $3,000 for kids up to age 17. There's also $130 billion for schools and funding for transit agencies, housing, and food assistance.
Help is here. Help is here.
The American Rescue Plan, help is here.
On Monday, First Lady Jill Biden in New Jersey, Vice President Harris and Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff in Las Vegas. Republicans have called the $1.9 trillion law a liberal spending spree, questioning the need for the $350 billion in state and local government funding after a recent think tank study found 23 states have actually seen their revenues grow during the pandemic.
1% for vaccines and 9% for health care and a whole lot of other things.
The president well aware each dollar is being scrutinized.
We have an inspector general to make sure the money goes exactly where it's supposed to go.
On Monday, Biden appointing budget veteran Gene Sperling to oversee how the money's spent. President Biden was asked this afternoon when the U.S. might be able to start sharing shots with other countries. He responded by saying that he's been having conversations with countries already and that he would have more announcements at a later time. Alex Perche, ABC News, Washington.